Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching Where It Was Sim again. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the storm that's going to be coming and bringing the potential for a few severe thunderstorms. I'm really sorry I kind of got the hiccups right now, but this storm will be coming and bringing the potential for a few severe thunderstorms across the south area especially, and we will also just go ahead and start off with this area right here. I did want to let you guys know that this isn't really a tropical depression or storm anymore. This is now a cyclone just sitting in between Cuba and the Dominican Republic. So, I mean, it's not very likely that we will see significant rainfall anymore, but this was a tropical depression yesterday, but I thought it was going to develop into a tropical storm because that's what it showed on the chart, but it wasn't. Now it just immediately died down to a tropical cyclone. But we do take a look at the severe weather outlook. We do have a marginal risk of severe weather across Oklahoma City and Tulsa. This is Sunday into Monday, which is going to be for tomorrow, and this is across Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Norman. So pretty much all those areas are included in this. And if we look at this, tornado threat, there's no tornado threat. Wind threat, there's no wind threat either. I thought there was going to be a wind threat. Hail threat, just a small hail threat. So not all hazards are in play, but just make sure to get prepared for some like dime size hail, maybe up to quarter size in some areas, but main concern will be a quarter size hail. But we do take a look at the excessive rainfall outlook. This is for today, and as you see, we actually do have a marginal risk for flash flooding across this area. This is gonna be possible, okay? This is gonna be possible. Thankfully, it is north of Los Angeles, but it's still gonna be a very concern across this area. So we're talking isolated thunderstorms pulling its way into this area. I don't think it's gonna be super concerning, but we'll have to keep watching this. But for day 2, it says probability of rainfall exceeding flash flood giants is less than 5%. Same goes for Sunday into Monday. But on day 4, Monday into sorry, Tuesday into Wednesday. That's what I should have said. Tuesday into Wednesday. This one was for Monday into Tuesday. Well, that's weird, actually. Because if you look, I'm on day 4 right now, and if you look down here, Tuesday into Wednesday, okay, good. Because if you look, there we go, I found my problem. Because if you look on day 3, it says there's 0% chance of flash flooding on this map, but if you go down here, it says Monday into Tuesday, day 3 outlook, which we're on right now, it says there should be a marginal risk for flash flooding. So I kind of trust this map a little bit better. So on day 3, that's Monday into Tuesday. So from November 20th to November 21, make sure you are getting prepared for some flash flooding too as well. And then day 4 and 5, we do also have threats for flash flooding. So make sure to be aware of that if you live down here to the south or if you live here on the east coast. Climate Prediction Center outlook, 6 to 10 day outlook. We do have a chance for above average temperatures on the west coast, while we do see much well above average for Alaska, and then over here in the eastern United States, seem pretty well below average, and then down here towards Florida is getting a chance for above average temperatures too as well. And then we are seeing slightly below for places north of the south. Thankfully, the south isn't seeing its worst drought ever anymore, because they are going to start getting rain pretty soon. But now we are seeing a chance for below average precipitation across the west, which is, I think that's kind of good news, especially because they already seen plenty of rain from those storm systems that were going in. They probably saw like a few inches of rain at the most, so I mean that's kind of good news, and I mean that area is kind of dry anyway, so I mean, it's definitely kind of good news because they don't need any more rainfall on the west coast. Snowfall outlook, there is a chance for some snow across northern New York, and since it is next to Lake Ontario, yeah, that's Lake Ontario, we're definitely talking some lake effect snow possible, and the wind threat, there's no wind threat. So, not really very concerning, but with the temperatures, we do actually have a chance for well below average temperatures. And I think I forgot to say the 8 to 14 day outlook, and it's pretty much the same. Okay, I'm just gonna say that it's pretty much the same thing. But I will go ahead and take a look at the radar. We're gonna go ahead and take this forward. It starts out pretty good because as you see, we start to see some supercell development down here as we get into November 20th, which is about when the severe weather threat is. As you see, the GFS model isn't really being that aggressive on these storms, and this is gonna be for Monday, yeah, Monday into Tuesday. That's the site risk for severe weather. I don't know if I actually showed you guys that. No, I don't think I did. We actually did have a site risk down here for Mississippi, lot of Louisiana, getting into southern Arkansas, and portion of eastern Texas. So I don't think I showed you guys that yet, but we're just gonna go back to the radar, and as you guys probably see, the GFS model is just struggling on these storms a lot. I mean, we can't really roll out any big outbreak of severe storms, but for how it's looking, no outbreak is expected, and we're definitely gonna have to keep our eye on this area. I did hear that the National Weather Service did say that we could see a bigger tornado threat down here, but we're not talking 10%. We're talking more 5 or 2%. So definitely be aware of that if you do live down there, or if you're going to be down there on, let's see, I gotta go check again, on Monday into Tuesday. So yeah, definitely be on high alert if you're going to be down there for Monday and Tuesday. But if we look at the total precipitation anywhere from now to December 4th, and as you see for much of the west coast, we do have some pretty good amount, at least anywhere from an inch up to 7 inches of rain, especially across Georgia and even Alabama and southern Mississippi. So, I mean, it's something to be aware about. Ohio Valley gained some pretty good rainfall too as well. So much of the United States is at least getting some rainfall, but drier than normal for quite a bit of California, drier in some of the Dakotas, and then looks like a few areas might also be drier too as well. So yeah, but we look at total snowfall anywhere from now to December 4th is when you can expect to see quite a bit of snowfall for the northeast, and even getting to the plain. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys on the radar, the precipitation and even the total snowfall that we're looking at right now go all the way till December 4th, which is really far from now, so we can't expect a lot of things to change. But for how it's looking like we will definitely have a chance for snowfall across New England, especially for how long the model's been showing that for, and we're actually getting closer to where that happens, while we are kind of seeing less snowfall for like the lower Ohio Valley getting down into the south area. So we'll have to see when we get a chance for snowfall across the Ohio Valley, at least a good amount of snowfall. But all other areas, including the Rockies, are kind of seeing some quite a bit of snowfall. But if we look at the jet streams, we will have a low pressure system moving through this area. It's almost a high pressure system, especially because it's more in the thousands, but it's still a low pressure system. And then as that finally heads out, we'll see another low pressure system. This one is a little bit more active because it is a 991L. So yeah, and then we're going to go ahead and take this forward. We start to see a high pressure system move across the Ohio Valley. It does move through it pretty fast, and then as that finally heads out, we're going to kind of see like maybe some pretty good winds across this area too as well. So it really just depends, but looking like we're in see drier than normal because we only saw that one low pressure system move across the Ohio Valley. So I mean, I don't know how active it's really gonna be, but models been struggling on the looks of them, and models have also been struggling on how these storms will play out. So it's definitely kind of concerning. But as we look at the temperature outlooks with the GFS model, we're going to go ahead and take this forward, and we kind of start to stay warm as we get through November 21. And then as we continue to take this forward, we start to see this cold front coming through. The GFS model is finally starting to show more of those freezing temperatures with this cold front coming through, which is kind of what we were expecting to see anyway, especially due to the climate predictions in our outlook. The GFS model wasn't really showing that though. I think, yeah, it wasn't really showing that though last time, but just look at this, guys. Wow! Wow. -3 degrees in South Dakota. Wow. The GFS model seems to be really aggressive on how these temperatures, storms, and even snow and precipitation just it's just being so aggressive on all of those guys. I mean, it's satisfying definitely, but it's far enough out to where I don't know if this is really gonna be a thing, guys. But I mean, look, GFS small is showing those temperatures dipping all the way down to the mid-teens. Wow, mid-teens across the Ohio Valley. And then just look at West Virginia. Let's just look at that. If we match that up, that's like 0 degrees. Wow. So, I mean, we're going to see near 0 degrees in some areas, it looking like. At least that's what it's looking like as of right now. But, I mean, the GFS model goes out so far that's kind of like, I don't know if this is really gonna be something that's really gonna be happening, but we'll keep watching closely, okay? But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying my channel. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. One of the comments did say that will there be any cyclones in the Bay of Bengal, and what I says and what I told her is that hurricane season is almost over in the Bay of Bengal, so it's not very likely that there would be any cyclones there. And you guys can also let me know if like there's really any more areas that I need to talk about, but even if there isn't, that's okay. But you guys have a nice day, and I will do one tomorrow.